In this episode, Fred discusses our new dolls, Ruth and Esther, new updates, his fun trip to Japan, and more. Plus, we have a fun outtake.
Hello everyone, it's Durf again, and we are now up to Frupdate number 9. Number 9, I don't even know how many months it's been. Seems like a long time, but doesn't seem that long too. But yeah, now we're for another update, and today we are going to cover our new dolls that you have probably already seen, Ruth and Esther. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, about the story behind it. And then, of course, we have some updates on the shipping situation and also a little bit on tariffs. And, I did mention that because I went to a brief trip to Japan with my mom. So she asked me to share a little bit. I guess I will. Yeah. And before we go on, sorry I look a little tired because I am very tired. And actually, very interestingly, I think when we shot Frupdate number 8, I think it was number 8, the last one, my colleague, Christy, watched it and she was like, Fred, you look too tired. You should be more energetic and blah, blah, blah. And I took it in, but I'm swamped with work. And today, like, because of we have to meet deadlines, so I have to shoot. And I came in and then like yeah, I wish I looked more energetic. I'll try to be more energetic, but I already came in. I came in and I was like, my hair's all over the place, and like I didn't get a haircut, and like, so what? You know, this is the genuine Durf, right? You know, you want to see the real me, right? Yeah, I guess this reminds me. You know, funnily, there is this topic going around of a lot of people making a Durf doll, wanting to make a Durf doll, you know, this topic was around for a few years already, but the first time this was floated around, and my mom got wind of it, I think her first comment was, "Oh, if you're going to make a Durf doll, then you know you have to make his hair untidy and his shirt like I don't know, like wrinkly and things like that because that's the real him." Of course, on camera, I try to do better, but today I'm just too tired. But anyway, even though I'm a bit tired, I have to remain professional. Let me sit up a little bit and okay, I'm energetic. So, all right, let's move on. So let's go on Ruth and Esther first. All right, and now with the blink of an eye, we have them on screen. And why can we do that? It's just because of magic. Anyway, what we have on screen, you probably already seen it. We have Ruth and Esther here. And we actually have this very special doll. I don't know if you remember, but this is Juniper. And why I put this doll out is actually Ruth and Esther is our second crowdfunded doll with Kindred and Tribe and Julie Smiley. And this is actually our first doll. So for those who don't know, I'm just going back a little bit in history. So I think it was a year ago. Okay, my memory is not very good. I will correct me on that. But a year ago, Julie and her group, it's a great group by the way, Ruby Red, Fashion Friends, Sensations, and Secret. They have a lot of very active members and they came in together and they started to design a doll together. And they created Juniper. She actually has another wig, but today the focus is on them, so I didn't put another wig on. But anyway, they co-designed the dolls together with Kindred and Tribe and Julie, and it was a success. They designed it. They came to us and say like, "Oh, can we have this doll from that design?" And we're like, "Okay." You see that the group has paid a lot of attention. They have worked really hard on it, and I think yeah, it is something that we want to do because there's so much enthusiasm, so much noise on trying to get this done. So back then we held our first crowdfunding project. It was on Indiegogo, like a Kickstarter website, and a lot of people backed the project, and then we started making it. So that one I think did very well. It was very, very well received. And then I think just like less than a year after, then we saw another 2 photos that was going around. and it was Ruth and Esther. Maybe I can put up the original sketch of it. And of course, Julie and Kindred, they both came to us and they're like, shall we do another round on this one? And of course, again, we saw that there's a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of noise on these dolls. So, okay, we decided to do another second round of crowdfunding. So a few months ago, we did the crowdfunding, and then yes, it was backed by enough people so that we started this doll. And we were supposed to launch this a bit earlier, but because of the world situation now, we had to delay a little bit, but now we can have these published. So this is Ruth and Esther, and we're very proud of it. And all thanks to, all the hard work, of course, by Julie and Kindred and everyone who supported this project. We're going to talk about these dolls a little bit, but just look at the hair, right? They're so much better than mine. Actually, now thinking back, earlier in the video I said I had messy hair, but I wonder why I never thought of asking our colleagues who do the hairstyling to make my hair. I've never thought about that, which raises a good question. Ruth and Esther are twins who love to bring joy to everyone around them, and they do their best to unite people. Their stylish attire reflects their similar yet different personalities. They truly are classy, sweet, and stunning dolls. Let's begin with the introverted Ruth. She loves learning about science and nature and adores oceans and blue skies. She has long, dark, luxuriously curly hair. Her face sculpt is the same as our doll, Xiong Xiong, and she has hazel brown eyes similar to our doll, Lavender. She has lips similar to Jada's and blush that resembles Xiong Xiong. And also, she has freckles. Ruth has on a tiered cream-colored dress made of shimmery fabric. It features blue polka dots, as well as an adorable and shiny dark blue bow around the waist. It also features ruffles around the shoulders and semi-transparent sleeves. She pairs this with a stylish cropped jacket in blue with a gold-colored border and decor, a collar for a regal look, as well as puffy sleeves that reach just below the elbows. Her layered underskirt helps to add volumes to her dress. She has a dark blue headband with a floral ribbon design for an added feminine touch, as well as a stylish matching purse with a shiny rhinestone. For an added element of elegance, she has on a pair of white gloves with lace trim. Finally, she rounds off her outfit with shimmery blue ballet flats featuring eye-catching gold-colored glittery bows. Ruth's style is one of quiet elegance. She displays her reserved and gentle personality through her style and colors of her outfit. Now, let's take a look at the extroverted Esther. She's a social butterfly with a love for connecting with people. Esther has beautiful dark brown hair with a partial braid and ringlets in a regal updo. Her skin tone resembles that of our doll, Maya. Her face sculpt is same as our doll, Diana, and her eyes are dark brown, similar to our doll, Wanda. She has lips that resembles Jada and blush that resembles Diana. Plus, she also has freckles. She has on a beautiful white dress with a high-low design and butterfly decor with a cream-colored layer under the bottom portion of her dress. She also has a shiny black bow around the waist. Her dress has black lace decor as well as a ruffled collar, light ruffles around the shoulders, and semi-transparent sleeves. Underneath, her underskirt ensures her dress has volume. Accompanying her dress is a stunning black cropped jacket with a gold-colored border and decor, and a collar for a sophisticated touch. It has puffy sleeves that reach just below the elbow. She also has on elegant white gloves with lace trim. For an extra touch of sophistication, she has a hair accessory shaped like a crown and a lovely black purse with a rhinestone. She rounds off her outfit with adorable shimmery black ballet flats featuring gold-colored glittery bows. She has charming and bold style choices, demonstrated through her elegant attire. All right, now that you have seen a little description about our doll, I want to talk about the payment for Ruth and Esther if you are interested, because this is a little different from what we do before. We had to change it because our business needs, and so I just want to make sure that I explain this clearly so that there's no misunderstanding. So it's written on the website very clear, but I'll just explain it again. So for those who have backed our project, you have paid $5, I think, a few months ago, right? And if you continue to buy our doll, you will get that $5 refunded at the final price, and you will receive an extra wig. So that is the deal that we have. And for the payment for the doll, we're going to do it, we have to split it to two different payments. The first one is for our development and design, because that's very costly and we need that amount of money to help us do that. And that will cost $150. So when you when you go on the website, which is probably already out now, you will see a charge of $150. That is for our design and design fee for the doll. And those who have paid this $150 will have the right to buy the final doll. And those who didn't pay for this $150, then you don't, you cannot buy the doll. I'm sorry for that. But if you pay $150 and you decide not to buy the doll, then you get like our design a little postcard that goes along with it. That you can get that as well. But for those who paid $150 and decided to go on to the doll will only cost $19.99 with $15 shipping fee. So for a total of $34.99. So for those, yeah, who have paid that $150, you will get, you have the right to buy the doll at $34.99 total. And remember, the ones who backed the project, you will get $5 refunded from that $34.99, so it's be $29.99, and you get an extra egg. I hope this clears things. I know it's a little complicated, but we have to do it because our business needs. So I just want to address it so there's no confusion there. If there's still any questions to understanding the whole process, please feel free to contact any of us. So thank you for that. All right, for our updates on shipping. So by the time this video is out, Abigail is probably already shipped. So we're already, it's in the midst of shipping right now. And by the time this video is out, I think we're shipping Dolores as well. So Dolores is planned to ship June 16, which is probably when this video is going to air. I'm just going, should be, but okay, I'm looking at I because I don't want to give her too much pressure because she actually has to, you know, I just make so many mistakes. It actually gives her a lot of stress to, you know, edit it all out and all that thing. So we have to be understanding and give her some time, right? Even though she's very evil and give me do a lot of tasks that, you know, I don't want to do. But otherwise, she is a great person who has to keep on correcting my mistakes. So if this video comes out later than that, I'm sorry. It's not her fault. It's my fault. Yeah. But, oh, I love that face. I is like, oh, you're so nice. Yeah. Anyway, so besides that, also, we want to do a little about the tariffs update. So the tariffs, I mean, right now there's a pause for shipment from China. And the tariff rate is about, it's 30% right now. But we are trying this new shipment method, and we're using it already, that we are going to cover the tariff, so you don't have to worry about it. But this only applies until June 30th because we want to try it out and we want to make sure that we can really withstand the tariffs because there's a lot of pressure on us. And things are looking good right now. So I will not be surprised. I'm actually quite confident that we will extend it beyond June 30, right? So but right now, anything that is purchased before June 30th, we will cover all the tariffs. There is a slight increase in cost. There's a $5 increase in shipping fee. And also, the shipping time might be a little longer. Usually before, probably, especially in the States, it only takes me 2 to 3 days. Now it takes 7 to 14 days. So I'm sorry for that, but we have to do what we have to do with the current situation. And if this arrangement goes very well, we're going to extend it, hopefully until forever, right? And this also applies to our friends in Europe and also anywhere in the world where they have some tariffs to us as well. So we will also be in charge of all the tax and tariffs to their countries as well. But of course, this also goes until June 30th, and then we'll see if things really go well, like which should be going well, then we'll go to extend it until a much longer time. So this is the current status right now. And on other news, the fan anniversary annual voting doll is still going on, and the designs look fabulous. Every year it has turned out fabulous, and this year I think it's also going to be great because Carrie has sketched the designs already, and the one they chose, I think for the female, they chose design number 3. I actually love that one too. I actually wanted to vote for that one, but this thing is supposedly run by our fans, and I actually don't have a right to vote. I'm not supposed to voice my opinion as well. But in my mind, I was like, okay, go for number 3, because I think that one actually looks the best. And when it won, I was like, wow, yes, I'm so happy about that. But anyway, I'm not supposed to voice my opinion on these dolls because these are all decisions made by our fans. I should take no part in it. So I'm just saying it because it's done. And the voting for the boy doll is going on. I think sketch number 3 with the C hat is the one which is in the lead right now. But by the time you see this video, probably it's already voted. And I think Carrie has a few more things to for everyone to choose and vote for. We'll see what it is, and I just can't wait for the whole thing because every time the votes just turn out great. It's like the opening like Pandora's box. You don't know what's inside, but the thing that come out, it just looks so fabulous. So I'm really looking forward to that now. Yes, 引南血. Okay, right. All right. So recently I went to a Japan trip with my mom. Why actually? So it actually was kind of like I will say like free ticket. So what happened is this. So we were actually we look for the best deals because we're going to the States in July, right? And I'm going to many places. I'm going to UFDC. I'm going to MDC. I'm going to another BJD show that I forgot the name. I'm so sorry. You just have to put it in. Then I also have to meet several clients. I'm going to do Las Vegas. I'm going to Los Angeles. So it's a very long trip. And what's interesting is so we quoted the plane tickets, and it turned out that it is like much cheaper to fly with the origin being Japan. So instead of Hong Kong going all the way to the US, it is much cheaper flying from Japan to Hong Kong, kind of like a transit, and then go to the US and then back to Hong Kong and then to Japan. Like the price is not even, it's like half cheaper. So, sometimes there's just something that you don't know how the airlines like they operate. And these are for complicated trips because it's not like if it's just a direct to US and back, then it's cheaper to do that directly from Hong Kong. But for trips that you have to go to multi-cities and it's very complicated, it actually turns out to be cheaper if you fly with the origin of another place. So basically, what we did was of course we on paper we started from Japan and then we come to Hong Kong and we go to Hong Kong on paper as we have vacation in Hong Kong for 2 months, and then we go to the States and then we do all that thing and then we come back to Hong Kong. So this is on paper. So and because it's half the price, so it's really worth it. So since we have that plane ticket, of course, first of all, we have to buy a one-way ticket to Japan, or else we cannot start from Japan. So we bought a one-way ticket to Japan, and since we're there, so might as well have like a mini vacation with my mom. Although the mini vacation was not very a vacation because it was my mom, but yeah, like, okay, I might not be, this might not be the right place to say, but you know how a lot of moms actually want to travel with their kids, right? Because my mom, like, actually, you know, she, for many years, she's been like, yeah, you see, like, your other friends always go travel with their parents and you never do. And you know how I responded? Was like, Mom, you know, other kids maybe see their parents like twice a year. I see you every single day, right? And why do we still have to go to travel? Anyway, but I mean, she is, I mean, she's not young, so I mean, she's entitled to have thoughts like this. So this trip, since it's kind of like free anyway, it's cheaper to go there anyway. So it's kind of a trip that I accompany her. And so we're in Japan, and because we're in Japan, we had a lot of great food, and we did a lot of shopping, because shopping is what my mom loves, and she likes to go shopping, especially. So one thing that she does very well is she always go around to different fashion shops and get inspired by the newest trend, and that's why she is really good at designing because she's like a sponge, like absorbing all these ideas, right? And when she comes back, then she comes back and she's like, "Oh, there's this new material that we found in Japan. There's new this way of cutting. So she's and every time she comes back, she puts new elements in her new design. So this is what makes her very successful, I guess. And of course, she enjoys it, right? Whereas I'm just like, oh, I'm bored and but you know, I was a good sport, and because yeah, my mom demands a vacation with her. Of course, I go with her, and because I'm such a good son. But so my task over there was, of course, like I was like carrying like tons of bags, paper bags with all these like different like designer clothes or something from my mom because she likes to buy a lot of stuff, and some of them she takes back and she analyzes them like samples, right? So we went there with like two like half empty luggage. We came back with like two very full luggage and then another sack and like three other bags. So, and of course, I guess I'm stronger. That's why I had to carry the bulk of it. But anyway, yeah, it was a lot of shopping. But of course, we had a lot of great food as well. So I'm a foodie, and yeah, I'm a foodie and I eat a lot, and you know, probably so I can be, you know, sometimes like, you know, use like AI to edit it so that like, you know, my holiday weight don't get packed on so I look thinner and more attractive. Okay, this is not going to go on camera, right? Okay, anyway, so you're going to cut that out, right? But anyway, yeah, because yeah, I ate a lot and it was fun. And let me, yeah, I'm gonna, I'll show some pictures that of food. Where I think yeah, Japanese cuisine is really really good. So for those of you who have the chance to go to Japan, I really 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 recommend it. Like they, maybe this is a good sentence to say. They make food like we make dolls. So, yeah, so they actually put a lot of emphasis on it. And also, one thing that I really like is Japanese, they take their specific form of cuisine or food to be like a form of art. So there are you know shops who specialize in making in pancakes. There are shops specialized in making sushi. There's shops specialized making in tempura. There's shops specialized in making like eel, right? And so and also soba, and also yeah, there's a bunch of all these things. And when you go to these shops, because they're specialized in it, they spend a lot of time perfecting it. So every deal, no, no, not every meal, every dish that they come out is kind of like its own art. And I think that's also similar because we only focus on like the design of the dolls, and we try to make it like an very sophisticated kind of art form that is very yeah, unique and beautiful. Like it's just like art, and this is very different because you know when you go to other countries, right? Maybe they have diners that serve every kind of food. So in there, when you go to like a specialized store, maybe the menu only has 4 dishes, but all those dishes are very well made and focused. Let's just say that. Um, but yeah, that's all I have to say about my Japan trip. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video not because, I think, no, what was it? I hope, okay, let's do it over again. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, keep on supporting us, and because it's very important. And the more likes we have, it actually really helps with the algorithm of YouTube that to get even more people who like dolls to be interested, because we want to grow the community. So it really really helps us, and um, you know it also feels nice because we do a lot of hard work. Actually, I does more hard work than me, but okay, we're going to cut that out. I'm going to not going to admit it on video, but yes, I do a lot of hard work, and I think I deserve some likes anyway. But yeah, please like and subscribe and share our video because it's very important to us. And Evil Eye has a task for me, so I think today we're going to play a game of two truths and a lie. So I am going to put three statements out, and the audience here, all of you, will have to guess which one is the lie. And please leave it in the comments below. So the two truths and one lie. What are the three statements? Okay, the first statement, okay, so the first statement is, oh, I love eating durians, the fruit. If for those who know, yeah, just go Google it. It's very tasty, yeah. Anyway, second one is I have been to skydiving before. And the third one is I used to be the chess champion of Hong Kong. So these are the three statements, and yeah, leave the comments below. Let's see which one gets the most vote and see if you're right. And with that, on that note, this is Durf signing off. And yeah, again, please like us. Please like us. All right, bye. Yeah, please like us, and please also subscribe and share because it's so important to us. Thank you. Yeah.
Maybe a more normal smile? Happier? A little less happy? A normal smile?
What's a normal smile? This is how I smile normally.